Later, Jimmy Fallon welcomes Kate McKinnon. NBC Tonight.
I didn't know you were affiliated with a biker gang.
They fixed my bike for medical treatment. We barter.
I get these headaches. Things are there 1 second, and the next, they're gone.
Let's get a brain MRI. We'll see what it reveals. Hey, whoa! This is your doctor. Tell me what you are seeing. Let's try something. I think we've established that I do things a bit differently.
You took him to a bar. Get back here now.
There's a method to my madness.
Brilliant Minds, next Monday on NBC and Peacock.
NBC4 News at 11.
Tonight at 11, we have new video showing the very moment a father with his baby in his arms is assaulted in Beverly Hills. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams. Police say one man was stabbed on Saturday when he confronted that father with the child. NBC4's Tracy Leong live right now in Beverly Hills with the latest and how neighbors are reacting to this. Tracy.
Yeah, Colleen, neighbors have had mixed reactions. Some say they're not surprised because there's been an uptick in crime around this area, while others say this is just shocking and not common at all.
Call 911.
Cell phone video shows a distraught father holding his baby and what appears to be a knife in his other hand run across the intersection of Charlottesville Boulevard and Spalding Drive in Beverly Hills Saturday afternoon after police say he stabbed a man who confronted him.
No, I'm not. Oh my God.
Video from another angle shows the man who was stabbed trying to jump inside the car of a Good Samaritan who stopped to help.
He had a baby in his arm and being attacked by an assailant was clearly a situation that we couldn't just drive away from, so we pulled up right in front of them.
The Good Samaritan asked not to be identified and says the injured man tried grabbing his dog.
I started punching him because I was like, and yelling at him to get out of my car. He was not present. He was having some kind of psychotic break. And so it was, kind of scary.
The Good Samaritan's car rolled into a yard and police arrived shortly after to arrest the man who was stabbed. He was taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries.
When we heard about what happened, that there was actually a stabbing in this area, it was shocking.
Michael Similian has lived in the neighborhood for 10 years. He still feels relatively safe even after what happened.
I'm still willing to go out and walk around, but it'll make me more cautious and aware of my surroundings and who's following me or who I may see around the corner.
The identity of the man who died has not yet been released. Police say the exact cause of death is still being investigated. Detectives say the father who stabbed him is cooperating during this investigation. Reporting live in Beverly Hills, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
All right, Tracy, thank you for that. Now to breaking news out of the Middle East. Israeli forces started what they are calling targeted ground operations into Lebanon. The goal here is to push Hezbollah forces further away from the northern Israeli border. NBC4's Robert Kovacic joins us live now with an update. Robert?
Colleen, this ground assault has been dubbed Operation Northern Arrows. And take a live look. This is Beirut right now. That is the airport in the distance back there. And there's going to be more on that in just a second. But throughout the morning, we have watched these clouds of smoke from what could be Israel Defense Forces. The IDF confirming troops have begun raids against Hezbollah terror targets.
This video from overnight showing explosions at the Beirut International Airport. Israel's ground incursion into Lebanon has begun. Troops entering the country to attack Hezbollah. Israeli officials say the goal is to deliver a knockout blow to what has long been considered the most fearsome, best armed militia in the Middle East. Asked if he was aware, President Biden responded,
I'm more aware than you might know, and I'm comfortable with them stopping. We should have a ceasefire now.
A U.S. official tells NBC News Israel informed the United States ahead of time, describing the operations as brief, days, not weeks, with a limited geographic reach. The official said Israel had planned a broader campaign, but the U.S. pushed to scale it back. Tonight, U.S. officials worry that over time, the mission could expand. Hezbollah claims to have 100,000 fighters. Independent analysts estimate the real number is about half of that. Still, a sizable, dedicated force fighting on its home turf.
So Hezbollah is the strongest military force in Lebanon. Its power exceeds that of the National Army itself.